How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another FUTMAS review on the channel. Of course, it's day 2 of FUTMAS today, and with that, there'll be more FUTMAS reviews tonight, because every single day they release 2 SBCs, and they're releasing 6 objective plays over the course of this promo, and the first one is Jean-Philippe Gbamin. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. But naturally in my head, I'd say it's a silent G and probably call him Bamin. But I do believe it's pronounced Gbamin. But if I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section below. We're going to review this monster of a card today and give you my thoughts on the card, which you probably already just heard in me calling him monster, what I think of the card. So lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring that hype. Smash that like. And let's see if we can hit 1,000 likes on this FUTMAS Gbamin review. Of course, if you want to catch out any of my reviews or catch any of them in general, the main page, the main channel page is where you get them. You scroll down a little bit and you'll find a review playlist of every single FUTMAS cards that is released. So every single FUTMAS card that does get released will be reviewed on that. Probably apart from goalkeepers or something like that. But make sure you do check it out, lads. I'll probably leave a link to the playlist in the comment section below as well. And of course, you can catch it at the end of the video. And subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit those notifications to not miss a single upload. In terms of formation today, we're going 4-4-2. We're going back to 4-4-2. Gbamin's going to play centre midfield alongside Seedorf, I believe it was. And he's going to play in that kind of role in the midfield. So in terms of that and the instructions that we've got on the card today, you can see on your screen that we've got balanced. We've got 5 on width. We've got 4 on depth because I moved that up. Recently on the 4-4-2, I had 3 on depth. I wasn't putting enough pressure on the teams, but this worked really well today, by the way. And you would have seen that in the stream if you were in the stream. I've got offensive style and balance as well, because honestly, long ball and stuff like that just don't seem to work for me. In terms of width, it's on 4, the place in boxes on 5, the corners are on 2, and the free kicks, they're on 3. In terms of play instruction on Gbamin, we got stay back while attacking, course centre. That is it. That's all you need to change on the card, because even though he is quite fast in this game, I don't want Gbamin kind of running the wings and stuff like that. I don't want him going actually too wide or nothing like that. I want him to stay central. I want him to do the defensive duties at all times, because that's what I want from him. That's what I wanted from Witsel too. And Witsel did do a good job of that, but he didn't have the acceleration that Gbamin has. He didn't have the aggression that Gbamin has. And Gbamin in that role, he just seems to flourish. He really, really does. So I believe he could play a lone CDM, because he did for me, because that allowed Seedorf to get forward and whatnot. So 4-4-2, 4-1-2-1-2, or a 4-2-3-1 would suit this card very, very well. In terms of his height, he's 6'1". He's very tall in this game, similar to Witsel, and he's 6'1" in terms of height. He's got medium to high work rates. He's going to sit back naturally and defend the back line. Sometimes I found him going in between the centre backs, but that was just a natural kind of work rate thing. In terms of preferred foot, it's the right. The 3-star weak foot is there, and so is the 3-star skills. As we move across into the attribute details, you can see he does have the acceleration, and the chem style which we have on him today is Anchor. I thought, you know what? Let's kind of highlight his already good stats, basically, because he's got the pace. Let's highlight that. He's got the defending. Let's highlight that. He's got the physical. Let's highlight that and enhance it, because dribbling-wise, his dribbling sucks, but he doesn't need the dribbling in the CDM role. Simple as that. You don't need dribbling as a CDM on this game. You just need to be able to defend that back line. So that is what I went for. Even though his dribbling does suck, if you want to put him centre midfield or anything like that, I would warn against that, because his dribbling in his an advanced position does suck from time to time. But he's got 76 acceleration, 88 sprint speed. That is incredible. In terms of shot power, he's got 93. Lads, you're going to see the first goal of this review, and yes, Gbamin does score. You're going to see an absolute corker from Jean-Philippe Gbamin, and when I say corker, it's an absolute rasper. Nearly ripped the back of the bloody net off, boys. In terms of long shots, it's 80, and the passing-wise, it's not too bad, but it's not great because he does lack the curve yet again. 66 in curve. In terms of the rest, I mean, he's got 83 short pass, he's got 76 vision, not too bad in that situation, and 79 long pass. Dribbling, he lacks the agility and balance to be a good dribbler in this game. He also lacks the dribbling as well. It's only 80. Composure is only 76. The ball control is 82 and the reactions are 81. So already his reactions are quite decent on the card as well. Defending and physical is where it's at. He's got 84 interceptions, 75 in accuracy, 84 defensive awareness, 85 stance tackle, and is, well, 75 slide tackle as well. And 4 of the 5 of those with Anchor Chem Style is boosted by 10. I know I'm talking a lot right now, but these these in-game attributes are just nuts, man. For what I want from a CDM on this game, he's got 79 jump and he's 6'1" tall, lad, so he doesn't even need that. 86 stamina, 86 strength, and 88 aggression. The aggression is what makes this card. So that being said, let's get into the video. We're already in the video. Let's get into the video clips. This is a video clip. Lads, let's just get into the highlights of Jean-Philippe Gbamin. So here we go, lads, into the clips. And you know the times where you do something in game and it's just... how do I explain this? You do something in game and it's just... How? How did I do that? This is exactly what I'm talking about. The ball gets cleared here eventually, and it will make its way to Gbamin because he's in his natural position, intercepting the ball comes back to him. Look at this 1-2. Look at the strike, man. It nearly rips the roof of the net off, boys. What a strike from Jean-Philippe Gbamin. And I see shot power, man. 93 shot power coming into play. So straight away, amongst the pros that you see on the left-hand side of your screen, lads, shot power will be amongst them, but there's got more pros to outweigh that. In terms of pros that I want to talk about today, it's the tackling. He's a fierce tackler of the ball, and it's down to his stand tackle stats. He's 85. It's down to his defensive awareness to get in position to do that, and also it's down to his strength and aggression. His aggression is, wow, it's 88. So when a 50-50 challenge provides itself for you in the game, lads, he's going to win it every single time. Gbamin was very, very impressive for me in a lot of different situations and scenarios in game. I know you're seeing goals and stuff in the background, but the goals leading from Gbamin and what he does do in the midfield. I see him stride forward here. He's going to stride forward, he's going to pass it in, we're going to pass it out wide, so we're going to pass it back in, and yeah, we're going to tackle it back in the box, boys, because his aggression and tackling is that good, and he's like a spider, he's like an octopus, he's like, do you remember Stretch Armstrong? He's like Stretch Armstrong. His legs are literally made of... Well, they're not literally. It's exceptional, lads. It's exceptional. He's got the wingspan of a plane. It's just nuts. It is nuts. Amongst the rest of these pros, we've got the interceptions. He's an interception master on this game. And again, it comes down to his aggression. It comes down to his acceleration. His acceleration is there with the card. It is 76, and the pace is good. So I've got pace as a pro as well because he's got 88 sprint speed, 93 with the anchor cams now attached, and it goes to 81 acceleration as well. So he's definitely one of these cards to look out for, and a very hard one to get past on this game. You know, at the start of the game, Gbamin was very overpowered for starter squads. Now he can get into your squads. He's a very good card in this game. Is this one? He's also got the interceptions down to T. He's got the defensive positioning on lock, and his pace is very good. The cons of the card, it's just his dribbling, really. And it's down to a few factors. His dribbling stats, his agility, and balance, which is, speaks for itself, really. It's not that great. But as you can see in the game, man, lads, those long legs, winning the ball back every single time. He's a phenomenal player in this game. So, Jean-Philippe Gbamin, will I rate him higher than Axel Witsel? So there we have it, lads. This card blew me away. Now, I was streaming FUT Champions. Now, normally after like 10 games of FUT Champions, I normally we'll wrap it up there, lads. 10 games for the day, we'll do 10 games tomorrow and stuff like that. But with Gbamin, I wanted to play more. Now, I got him maybe a couple of games in the champs and whatnot, but lads, normally after 10, like I said, I stopped. So I played an extra 2 games with Gbamin and used his 10-game loan, which you can see down in the corner. 10 games played, 1 goal and 1 assist. Lads, it's incredible for me. And he brought this enjoyment from a CDM. I don't usually get with CDMs on this game, which is mind-boggling to say the least. Enjoyment out of CDM? What do you mean by that? Lads, I mean, every single tackle he went for, he won, and he came out with the ball. It's a miracle, because on this game, you tackle a player, they stride past you, they go for your own goal, they score a tap-in. You know what FIFA's like. But with Gbamin, he just come out with the ball every single time. He was like a recycler of possession. He was like, I don't know, a bin. I don't know, something that their attack flows into, they bump into, they lose their flow, because Gbamin is tall, he's strong, he's aggressive, his positioning is on point, and he's just a great all-round player. So I am giving him a higher rating than Axel Witsel. He's getting an 8.7. I think I give Witsel an 8.6, and I reckon he's better than Witsel. And I know this is mad to say because Witsel's an 86, Gbamin's an 84. I just believe Gbamin offers you more in-game, and he plays better, simple as that. And I go off not just stats or anything like that, I go off my in-game experience with the card, what they feel like, what they do in-game, what they provide to your team. I think Gbamin's providing more. I know links which aren't great with Gbamin. You've got Zaha, you've got Pepe, you've got Didier Drogba for his nation, and you've got Theo Walcott for Everton. But apart from that, you just got Premier League players. Whereas with Witsel, you can link him off to a number of different leagues, to different nations, and icons and whatnot. So he's getting an 8.7 from me. The value for time to complete this entire thing, to get the objective, Gbamin from FUTMAS, would be an 8.5. I'm going to try and grind it this week because, lads, I need him. I need him. I want him for my team. After using him, I have now got this want to get him in my team. So I'm going to have to do that over the course of this week and just get him, basically, because I need to get him. So value for time will be an 8.5 for myself. He's definitely worth the try before you buy, because if you don't like the loan version, what's the point in going and wasting all your time to get the actual version? So if you score like 8 goals in Division Rivals, you do get this loan game, loan Gbamin for 10 games. So with that, try before you... use. Try before you unlock? I don't know. Just try him, lads. Try before you unlock him and do it that way. But he was just a very enjoyable card and a very useful card for my team. In terms of FUT Champ status, he'll be a starter every single day of the week. He could come on as well and change your game and seal out victories and stuff like that. But I would definitely start him, given the chance. Played 10 games for me, like I did say. Scored 1 and assisted 1. He got 7.5 in game number 1, 7.3, 8.0, and it only got better from then. In terms of links, I've been over them. The similar player would be Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid, who's just got an upgrade, I do believe, on his road to the final. And that's now an 86. Statistically, they are very, very similar in-game. The key pro will be the aggression, the key con will be the dribbling, because, lads, he lacks that offensive ability to dribble past opponents and stuff like that. So if you use him in a CM in like a 4-1-2-1-2, he might be out of his depth. So that's just a warning against that. I know I could have used the chem style like engine to boost his dribbling up, but I didn't. I used Anchor, I enhanced what was already good with the cards, and I turned him into a defensive beast, which you can probably see down below what it's kind of defensive beast he turned into. He turned into a 90 rated centre-back. He doesn't even play centre-back, but that just shows how good his defensive abilities were with the Anchor Chem style attached. Goes to an 87 CDM, an 86 right back, 85 right wing back, and an 81 centre midfielder. In terms of Premier Leagues, I'd rank him at number 2 in DMs. Kante is number 1, the road to the final, he's now 91 rated. Gbamin would come in at number 2, ahead of Inform Fabinho, road to the final Torreira, players as such. And in terms of his nation, Gbamin is like in a world of his own in that position. In previous years, it would have been like Yaya Toure and whatnot, but Gbamin is literally in a world of his own. Passing, a 6 out of 10. The shoot will be a 7. The physicality will be a 9. He is a specimen on this game. And the dribbling will also be a 6. And lads, hope you have enjoyed this review today. Like I said, it's day 2 of FUTMAS. We have more FUTMAS content coming tonight. They're dropping 2 SBCs every single day, and I'm trying my best, lads, to give you all the content and all the kind of deep info upon these cards. I'll probably do both the SBCs tonight as well, so stay tuned to the channel for that. If you miss any during the day, or you go away and you come back and it's like, it's overwhelming you, go to the playlist on the main page and see all my FUTMAS reviews. And if you want to select one, select one. If you want to select two, and watch from there. But lads, hope you have a great day today. The football is back. The football is on. I'm watching Liverpool right now against Watford. They're winning 1-0. But lads, hope you've enjoyed the review, man. I'll see you tonight for more. And if you have enjoyed, leave a like. 1,000 likes is your target. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.